Ugh. That is dark. Oh.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Cock, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. if Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. My name is RaisinBran. I would tell you what would happen in the last episode and everything from there, but we're just going to push through and we're just going to continue onward. We're going to go ahead and get things started off with today's episode with speaking to the portrait of this lovely lady that appeared now since we've completed the second trial. I believe we're going to begin things off.
Welcome back.
With starting on the third trial and going from there.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us.
Well,
Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Until then. Great. Good.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
That's very true. He might know. While we wait for that, Nanny is ready for us to speak outside of Hogsmeade, so we're going to do this real quick. And she's also like... Yeah, because like we saw in the last episode, her mother was like, no, you're not allowed in Hogsmeade. You're not allowed in Hogsmeade. No, darling, you're not allowed.
Get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, I know. And look at all the Christmas trees.
Can't imagine how I felt.
You would think that she would be, you know, following the rules of it. No. This is about adventure, darling. Alrighty.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yes.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Got it.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Yes. In your gazelle form, because we found out that she was an animagus. She can turn herself into an animal at free will. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, let's see.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Alright, Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too long.
Now,
It's
to
not.
find Miss... Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now
Alrighty.
hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Yes. Gotta go this way.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife Dulcibella passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Yes, let's go find Natty. And quickly. Because now we have to figure out a way to get into the headmaster's office. Sheesh. Or headmaster, excuse me.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Nice jumping.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Nice.
Natty's wand.
Uh-oh.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Ugh, I need to go to the clothing store. Jesus.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Going into hideouts, are
Footprints
we?
led to this room. There must be another way forward. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Okay.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, how much coming for her? We ought to just kill her. Don't be a Hogwarts student who'll be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Extorting desperate kids suits me just fine. I take what I want.
Oh boy.
Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you fret.
Hey!
Screw this.
This should be fun. Not so tough. Feel the look after the girl's fret.
Go down easy. Like conducted.
No! Did I die for the first time? For the first time in forever. God damn it. I'm so
Matthew must
better.
be
It's
taking
so
his
much
way.
better than that. Come on,
I
bro.
need to find her quickly. I'd
Bro.
better be sure I'm not seen.
Bro. No. Do that again. We're doing that again. How dare you decide to die?
It's not gonna work.
How about that? I did what I thought was so impossible. No one needs to know that I died like that. No. I really need to go to the clothing store.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Nice.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Is there anything? Oh, is it in here? No. Like, what are they hiding in here? Well, we're back here, so let me see if I can really truly find this love letter.
Revelio.
Nice. So subtle.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Yes. All right. I mean, I already fought him, so I guess that did that. Oh, hello.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Great.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Great. Alrighty. Now, we have to... Ooh, Polyjuice plot. Interesting. Alrighty, so do we need to go talk to... Yeah, so Poppy wants us to go see him, so let me go to Professor Fig's classroom. and speak with him about Professor Black. Because apparently, I just have a good sneaky feeling that we're going to be creating a polyjuice potion based on what was said. Hello.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Alrighty.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Wow, this is gonna be fun. Alrighty.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and
Look
dagger.
at that Hufflepuff,
Simply
just
have a
like,
student deliver it.
what's going
A
on?
student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
He can get used to
What
this.
could the headmaster want?
Oh, how exciting. Alrighty. Let's be quick about
I
it.
haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Good day.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
This is quite intriguing. I'm not gonna lie.
Headmaster, I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Well...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job.
Nice to see you, Headmaster.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
It's so pretty in here.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh boy. This is exciting.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Stop belching, God.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Might as well see this through. Alrighty. So, where do it be? Well, that's rude. Trying to think of like where it could be. Probably it's like near where the faculty hall is. Yeah, faculty tower. Yeah. Let's just go there and hopefully it magically appears itself to be.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
I'm sure he does. Alright, we're gonna see all of this through. Whoopity. Excuse me, friends. Sorry, I'm a little bit spastic today. Excuse me. It's just a lot going on. Alrighty. Up through here. And through here. There's a lot of stairs, good lordy.
Revelio.
Saw that a mile away. Alrighty. Yep. This should be fun. Oh my god, more stairs! How many stairs are here?
Aloha Mora.
Well, might as well go over here and see. You never know. Hello. It's quite nice in here. Alrighty.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Revelio. Toujours pure.
Alrighty.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
You can never know.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Great.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
I guess. And again,
That must be the pedestal.
Well.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Oh, wow.
The first you will need is a cloak.
This is crazy. Like, look at the imagery of all
In
of
this
this.
place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
God damn. I was gonna say. Don't want to be here for long. Very nice.
I should have run when I could.
There's no chance. Come and leave.
Oh my gosh.
I need to time this just right.
This is crazy.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Alright, move, buddy. Go elsewhere, please. There you go. There you go. Move that way. Death looks at that corner. Yes.
Death.
This is way different than the other trials. I love it.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Alrighty, up through here.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Quickly, 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 quickly. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
where I need to go,
Kitty.
but I need to find a way past them.
Did you just pull out your wand? Okay, we can do that. Sneakity, 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 sneak, sneakity. Alrighty. I need you to look elsewhere. Oh, yes. Sneakity, 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 dee dee. Alright, I don't want you. There you go. Look that way. Oh, no, 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 death. No, 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 no.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Through here.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Alright, let's go up the stairs. Hopefully this helps. Oh, there's one there. Okay. Yes. How am I supposed to... No! Alrighty. Okay.
Now's my chance.
Well, move your butt! That I not see. Move. I didn't think I was gonna get out of that one.
That's the way forward.
See it.
It's me. I think I'm invisible.
Oh my god! It's the invisibility cloak! No freaking way! Yep, bro. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh my god, are we gonna see reference of, like, the Deathly Hallows? Oh.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Yes, because you got the invisibility cloak. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is really cool. I like this.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
That was cool. I like this so much. This is pretty cool.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Oh my god. We are getting...
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
It's literally the Deathly Hallows. This is the Elder One. Oh my god. This is so cool. So now, I mean, oh my god, this is so cool. This is so cool. My little... Oh. Alrighty. Am I supposed to fight it?
Revelio.
There we go. I was like, how the heck? Oh my god, this is so cool. Alright, let's keep going. Ouch. I love this. I am at a loss of words. I love this. Oh my gosh. This is like done so differently. Yes. crazy. This is just crazy. I love it. It's just crazy. Oh my goodness. Like, look how it looks. This is so, like, oh my gosh. So different. I love it. Oh gosh. Okay. My original intentions were, was I supposed to die or actually fight through the things and do it? I was supposed to defeat them and all that. Oh my god, that was tough. I didn't have any of my spells on me. Oh my god. That's nuts.
Stone. This must be for me.
The resurrection stone. Yes.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
She's gone.
Dear sweet.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
It's crazy. Ugh.
But there is no
So
light
cool.
without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
So cool how the
Remember
Deathly
that
Hollows are
as you
used in
witness
this.
my memory.
Oh my gosh. It's just crazy.
Isidora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isidora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isidora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Interesting. No, back to normal now. Oh, I kind of liked being in a book. That was fun. Ugh.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isidora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isidora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isidora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Alrighty. Well, that was exciting, nonetheless. Alrighty. Well, we do still have time to do some things in this episode. I am gonna go speak with Poppy to talk more about dragon-related things. Yes. And all of that. It's probably best maybe if I go outside. Yeah, she's probably outside. I think she's outside. I think she's outside. I think. Oh boy, Professor Weasley wants to speak with me. Eesh. That's not good. Now I really want the Elder Wand. Like, now that you've presented all the Deathly Hallows in front of me, it's like, now I want it. God.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Of course I'm safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Oh gosh.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Cool. Love to hear it. Oh, Deke, what are you wanting, my good sir? Alrighty, well, Sebastian wants to meet with us. We are going to do that. I think this will be the last quest that we do for the... Oh my god, you want to go all the way over the... Jesus. Weasels. Alrighty. Here's what's gonna happen, because I don't know how to even get over to this side of the highway.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isidora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think.
Yeah.
They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast. Same fate. Nice work.
Nice. I have to remember, I don't have any potions
Kestrels
on
overhead.
me.
Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Alrighty, let's just go to where we need to go. And see what needs to be done.
I bet the Thestral nest is close by.
Kill any who trespass.
Let's go.
Wait. We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
We must remain unseen. Up for a bit of dying, are we? Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. Grapple, you are.
deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Just be mindful. We're not here to die. You know, like Jesus. Alrighty. Continuing up the mountain as we go.
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership. All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
You know, I try.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen stop us.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made.
Correct.
Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while.
Really?
I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Like, seriously, dude. I get it. You want to see... You want to see Ranrock pay for everything. I get it. Don't let your emotions take you over. Alrighty. Let's go inside. Yes, thank you,
so
game.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Alright, let's keep going. how many spiders am I going to be fighting?
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner. We've rid the world of another spider.
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
I guess I can't take those Dittany leaves. That's rude. Thanks, game.
Good for you.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
Bombard.
Yep.
Incendio. Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Bombarda.
Incendio.
we should search for rooms.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Yes, I know. Like, literally everything that I want to get, I can't get. It's painful. Alrighty, let's see. It's 2. I need one more.
Revelio.
Oh!
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Move it along. Alright. I have had a breakthrough. The power that I honed with my professors, with which I conjured and built such pretty pillars, must be tempered substantially for the much more delicate endeavor which I now undertake. It feels somewhat like removing a memory, but the magic is wholly different. As I withdrew the merest whisper of pain from just above the heart, a faint haze appeared and then just as quickly seemed to dissipate. I sensed a surge of peace myself, as though I knew instantly that what I was doing was right. I wonder now if the haze may be contained, if memories can be stored in a pen sieve. Surely these extractions can be kept safe for further study.
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
I love trolls. For sure. I ain't going there, though. Damn. How do we get in there? We need to get... Do I need to prepare?
That troll certainly made a mess of things. Debris everywhere. That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Oh, you know. Alrighty. Such joy I found helping my father after all these years. To hear his voice again, I cannot begin to describe how much I've missed it. I confess, I was wholly stunned by the Keeper's reaction. I should have expected it. How can they stand by and do nothing when they have the power to do so much good? Who is Professor Rackham to tell me what I can and cannot do with my ability? The audacity of all of them, judging my work without any real understanding of all that I've accomplished. I do have some hope. The headmistress seems somehow to understand what I was doing. When the time is right, I shall go to her. She may be able and willing to help. Until I know otherwise, I must continue my work alone, for now, but I will find someone to help me. I will find someone else who understands the gift that we've been given and our obligation to use it. I will store what I learned safely away for the moment. One day, I will be able to share with another.
We need something sturdy to stand on. Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isidora was here.
Oh, I need Wingardium.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa. Yep.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it.
Oh, for sure, darling.
Another barrier. Certain.
Alright, here's another. I feel more and more capable each day. My sense of purpose, knowing that what I am doing is precisely what I was meant to do, has never been clearer. The number of souls I have been able to help grows by the day. So much pain. And I have discovered that the magic itself somehow confirms that what I am doing is right. Each time I breathe in the haze, even a little, it's as though I become more capable. I am being rewarded for my courage, rewarded for using this magic the way that it was meant to be used. I fear, however, that I must find a way to store what I cannot use in the moment. I do not yet understand its power and do not want to leave it to chance. I have an idea. It is not without risk, but I feel that the risk is worth it.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
It does indeed. Are you saying it's in here?
Revelio.
Oh, I see.
Bombarda.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isidora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Alright, I see one there.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be speaking runic language by now.
2. Where's the third? Oh, wait, there it is. There we go.
Could this be another area Isidora created?
Isidora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
Most likely. How could I have been so terribly wrong? The headmistress won't help me. I try to make her understand. She, like the others, is blind to the possibilities of what I can do. I have come to learn that I can rely on no one. But I am more powerful witch than I have ever been, and I know that it's due to the work I'm doing. I shall not allow my magic to lie dormant, as the keepers do. How I despise that ridiculous name, as if keeping power all to themselves is something to be lauded. I confess I have begun to wonder if I will ever find another in my lifetime with whom I can share this work. If I do not, then I shall find solace in the knowledge that I have left them a trail to follow, a path from which they can learn. Perhaps they will do what I cannot. Heal the world.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isidora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Sure. There it is.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isidora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isidora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
It's always something where I seriously need to take some time to, like, do what I need to do to upgrade, go from there, and just be better equipped, period.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isidora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isidora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this? Unnervesome.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. But someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isidora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isidora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isidora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Indeed. Indeed. We have come so far. Oh my lord. My gosh. There's just so much that needs to be done. Good lord. Oh. Alrighty, well. This is where, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end things here for today. We will... Because basically, from looking at our collection challenges and everything... From here, if we go to quests, there's 4 main story quests that remain. And there's a lot of side quests. There are a lot of side quests that are remaining. I mean, look at all that. These are side quests, baby. So I'm gonna do... I wasn't able to do this one, but now I can. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do whatever Deke wants me to do on my own time. We'll start things off with these 3, and then we'll do what it takes to go from there to get ready for our owls, go from there. Yay, go from there, live life, everything of that. It's great, it's just crazy. Like, you think, oh, are they really... Because, like, when you think about, like, how many Because according to that collection challenge, with how many quests are left, you think it's like, are they really speeding everything up? No, everything feels so well paced. And that's what I love about this. Everything feels so well paced. It doesn't feel rushed. It doesn't really feel anything of the sort. It's crazy. I'm just seeing what's around here. Oh, I see. I see. There's side quests galore. Looks like, oh my goodness, it looks like I've got a lot of things to do. Oh, dear me. I've got side questing to do on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and get to it, so there we go with this episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Please feel free to leave a like if you liked what you saw. Feel free to ring those bells and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below with everything that is going on with this game. There are a lot of things that are happening, and we're getting closer and closer to the point with everything that is going on. Obviously, like I said, I will continue these quests that are side quests with the bubble, since we kind of started that with the main quests and everything. But then everything else I will do on the side, and I will do on my own from now on until the end. It's crazy with how crazy this game is. This game is nuts, and I love it. So with that being said, as for right now, this has been RaisinBran. Thank you once again for watching this episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I'll see you in the next video.